Hey guys, Not So Crazy Lady here. Can't make say not a crazy. So I was doing some research on some news stories, and this was in my news feed from one of the sources I subscribe to. And this is what I'm talking about. This has become normalized. I don't find this funny. I don't know about you. I mean, if you're going to crawl your way to work by your face with your ass in the air, I guess 6-inch stilettos or 4-inch heels, whatever it is a good idea. Because women with class do this. Women who think better of themselves would think this is normal, right? It's foul. It's soft porn disguised as a funny freaking biff or whatever these things are. Off to work. I bet you are, sweetheart. Cube worship, ass in the air, doing what people like this do best. Put on Front Street what they really are. I don't know what's going on with my channels. I don't know who it is that thinks it's funny to copyright strike videos that are 5 years old. But this is what you're dealing with. Vindictive, slimy, dirty, underhanded people. Subhuman, who go out of their way to fuck with people they don't know, never met until they disagreed with a comment or a topic. That's about one step up from a fucking child molester, because you're drive-by cowards. You like to throw shit at people and then run away like little babies. I got some crazy son of a bitch chasing me from Twitter over to my channel. I'm not sure. I haven't checked the date person started the channel, but it almost looks like they started it just to fuck with people. Thinks he has every right in the world to diagnose people passive-aggressively on a social media platform. That's all they got. I'm a psychology student. Big fucking deal. Like my grandmother used to say, PhD, you know as much as a post hole digger when it comes to life. Who the fuck people think they are? Just diagnosing people they never met based on comments. Not only have these anal retentive fucking nut jobs killed comedy, but somehow they believe it's their job. You're a fucking student at best. You got no damn right telling anybody, labeling anybody in a public forum. Especially to the extent you did, Nikki. You were so freaking catty about it. I'm being nice here. I'm seriously concerned for you. Posting the mental health phone number on there. On and on and on it went. And then you fucking went from Twitter, where you reported me and got me shut down for a week, you cowardly little shit. But then you followed your shit to Twitter, or to YouTube. Then there's a gang on it. Get her! Get her! I don't know who the fuck you people think you are. But in the real world, the people I know, you try that shit. You try that shit with people like I know. Names like Gravedigger, Redman. You try that shit in the real world. A total stranger. You throw out labels like they're M&Ms. I don't know who's sicker, the people that believe your bullshit, or the fact that you think you have the right to do what you do. Well, finding nothing wrong, most of you, with this. Some of you will even think it's funny. I felt that way before. Really? I don't think I've ever felt that way about going to work. Even in some of the jobs I did, were crawling like an undulating snake with my face plastered to the carpet. Was the way my mode of transportation. Now I remember why I stopped using this channel. Because of some of the people on here. I took so much shit about that stupid Laura, whatever her name was, Palmer, whatever, from Twin Peaks. The very fact in that video, you guys got all wigged up. That's Laura Palmer. If you threw $1 in every time somebody fucking told me that, I wouldn't have to ask for donations. I know it was. Why are they showing images, real or fake, of dead bodies next to children, their family members? Why, whether or not the child was singing, are they fixating on her oral movements? You'll have to watch the video to find out. Like I said, you don't have to agree. But I'm not going to let you talk to me like I'm a fucking child. And since I'm not drooling yet, and you don't have fucking letters behind your name, and even if you did, you have no damn right to be diagnosing anybody. What I do on this channel is give you my opinion based on experiences in my life. You don't gotta agree. You came here. I didn't go to you. I have no words for some of you people. You're so underhanded and slimy. You think your words don't matter. Even if I don't let them affect me, they still ripple out into the universe. And sometimes I practice my first thought should not ever enter the universe. So although it may be true, at the moment it may not be the most kind thing to say. I don't have a problem with you disagreeing and stating why. And since this is my channel and you came here, and I keep repeatedly telling you, based on the equipment I have and the expertise I have in these kind of video formats, which is little, I do the best I can. So you can go critique somebody else. You paid nothing. Therefore, your input means nothing. And I'm not going to leave your abusive, snarky, snide, passive-aggressive, cowardly fucking comments up there any longer. Again, you disagree, state why. It's not personal. If you want to personalize it, that's a whole nother story. And I have every right to defend myself against fucking abusive cowards. Some idiot wannabe psychologist is pissed off because I called people in Washington psychopaths, when there's study after study stating that the majority of psychopaths work in either the government, law enforcement, Wall Street. So once again, Mr. Psychologist wannabe, do your own fucking homework. I'm not here to entertain you. I'm not here to prove anything to you. And I don't fucking work for you. And you ain't my doctor. Oh, you're antisocial. You bet your fucking ass. Borderline personality. No, I'm just borderline fucking headed up to here. Your whole field is a bunch of mumbo-jumbo bullshit. It's bullshit. It's mind games and trying to control other people's minds. You people fucking want to experiment and treat human beings like lab rats, like you're above them. See, there's a big difference with me going to school, studying psychology for social work, and you wanting to sit behind a fucking desk and charge somebody to never fix their own problems, while I do it for free. You may judge your successes based on the $ stamped to your ass and your fucking ego. But the fact that I'm alive and other women I have helped put back on the road to their own successful recovery without people like you throwing labels on them. You don't get to fucking put me in a box. I don't belong to you. Neither does my mind, nor my soul. And you can kiss my ass. Because I teach women how to fix their own minds. How to not fall in the trap of relying on somebody who's got to look up symptoms in a fucking book that more than likely people in a boardroom threw darts at a wall at the 5 W's and the how to label people so you could fucking keep your 360-degree money machine bullshit racket going. Because everybody I've worked with had been through the gamut of what you represent, Nikki. Nikki Faith, huh? I'm a little suspect of that name. I know what you are. I know what you tried to do. And you're not gonna fucking get away with it. Because honestly, the people who've stood by this channel and their comments are a majority of my subs agree or are interested in learning or provide me information. They don't come in slinging names and labels and checking off fucking diagnoses up of a chart, you wicked little fuck. You got some nerve. I actually pity any future patient you have. Because you don't see people as human beings. You see them as diagnoses, individual symptoms. Well, what I've learned in all the years of my study and working with people and being in the mix of it was symptoms are like hives. They're not the root cause of the problem. And no amount of fucking psych drugs you ever give people who are spiritually ill ever fixes them. So you hide behind your DS and whatever new voodoo hoodoo labels you got in there. You hide behind that. Because honestly, what you did shows me how you throw your own fucking friend under a bus if it suited you. You're so quick with your false concerns. I tried to private DM you. You don't want to talk to me. You don't want to talk to me. Because you can't label the truth with anything else but it's the truth. And I have tap danced and sparred with people with more letters behind their names than you got days on the planet. You have no idea. If it was anybody else, what you did to somebody who might be fragile or might believe you, you could have caused somebody some serious harm, you selfish piece of shit. You could have got somebody that actually bought into your bullshit. Or do you just like fucking with people's heads? Is that your turn on, buddy? I've never seen such gutter tactics of total strangers in my life. You think because you hide behind your computer and you act like you fucking know something and you throw out names, big words, somebody much younger, much more vulnerable, might have took you seriously, might have believed you. But that's what you wanted, isn't it? You're a joke. So anyway, you guys, as I'm sitting here just flabbergasted at the lack of fucking humanity there is anymore. You guys have been watching this broad scoot back across the carpet on her face. I think it's a perfect metaphor for the state of humanity, especially females today. Not so crazy lady out.